Sometimes it's tough being the best.
Hello and welcome to Final Fantasy X Marks the Spot Part 10. How are you all going? I hope you're going super duper well. Guess what I just found out? Guess what I just found out? There is fan fiction of the video game Fall Guys. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. And it crosses over heavily with Among Us. Whole sections! Multiple fan fictions of Fall Guys, the Ultimate Knockout, and Among Us. I can't stress enough how much this makes me laugh. One of them is called Falling for This Girl, and the description is, what do you do when the sussiest of buckers suddenly isn't as sus as she used to be? Are you being marinated, or perhaps is it, heart emoji, something else, heart emoji? It features the Among Us fandom, the Fall Guys fandom, Among Us girl, Fall Guys girl, and it goes on. And I'm just so happy. This makes me laugh so much. There's just so much of it. They tag like all the colors of the Among Us one, and they're like red Among Us guy, black Among Us guy, yellow. It's so much effort. I'm so happy. But hello, Faceless and Sleepy and Barry, of course. Welcome to my ultimate excitement. Man, I am glad to be watching a Taliesin stream today. Barry is the best mod of all time. Barry is the best mod of all time. Stay strapped or get clapped. Is that from Abraham Lincoln, the Vampire Hunter one? You know anything about being the best, would you, Barry? Barry's the best at being old. No one's outlived Barry. He's outlived time and space. Fall Guys, that's really fun. Tells you, you made my day infinitely worse and it has been 30 seconds. Thank you, Faceless. If I can achieve that within 30 seconds, think of how I can destroy the morale of the world. It's so good. Have fan given personality? I think they have, Barry. I think that's possibly the best part of this entire... This will be a Final Fantasy stream eventually, but I think the best part about this, Barry, is the fact that people are big enough fans of Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. And I have to keep saying that because if you type in the wrong thing of Fall Guys into fan fiction, it will take you somewhere else. And also the Among Us, people in the communities have actually written enough stories that collectively they have created an entire culture of these characters, because it's like repeat characters from different authors in different stories, but they have the same name. So it's like if you're watching the TV show of something and like they were all writing fan fiction of The Simpsons and they're all writing about Bart, but they're all writing about the yellow Among Us person that they've all agreed collectively has one name. It's magical. But let us get I have a Minecraft fanfiction on Google Playbooks. See, look, there's a fanfiction of everything. But let us get into the actual game and off this boat. So, literally, just as I hit the dumbest thing, I can't even believe the dumbest thing just before I hit live. For some reason, my brain was like, "Huh, I wonder if they have fanfiction of Fall Guys." And I googled it. That's why I was slightly too late getting there, because I was like wrapped up in this new rapture I had found. So, alright, this is my controller died. I spent so long being hyped that I forgot to do the things. So I was kind of like leveling up the characters a little bit, as you can see, because Lulu and Jeff are out of moves. So I just wanted to do Yuna, who I've not done a lot to, apparently. This is such a strange way to... No, 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 I don't want to move to that. Like, no, 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 no. Where? Move. Okay, yeah, and so I can... So that's interesting. I can't get... That is... Teaches the ability... Oh, yes, I didn't want Null Blaze. I was specifically like, I do not want Null Blaze. So if I wanted to get... I don't want Null Frost either. I find that stupid. I don't want Null Tide. I don't know what that is. So I would, in theory, want to move here. Because then that will allow me to get... Raises my max HP and my max defense. And I don't want any of that other stuff. Give Yuna more healing. Yes, so that would be her MP points, right? Because, like, these two won't give her more healing. That's just Null Frost and Null Tide, which aren't what I want. So I'm gonna move up here. Can I do that? 1, 2. I can just do that. If Herobrine is a Minecraft thing, then that is why. That's right, Barry hates Minecraft. Yes. And I want to use an MP... No, I don't want to use it on an... I want to use a mana then. And then I want to use another mana sphere on this one. Okay, so she's now leveled up. We can't... Wait, can you move some more? Yes, you can. So this raises her magic, and that will raise her evasion. And that will raise her agility. I don't hate it. I just don't care for it. That's other survival craftians I prefer. I don't quote-unquote hate it. So if we want to, say, move here... Move... Then what we could do is if we come here, we can get 3 abilities. Yes. Because it's the adjacent... Look! Learning! Isn't this nice? I even learned all about how to use the, How to... Speed sphere? Okay. I learned how to do the items and everything, like, the easy way, not by being a weird person like me. So that was great. So we're just going to use... We're going to make her better. There you go. And we can move one more. So why don't we move one? No, actually, let's not do that. We'll be efficient and we'll save it because she'll get more. So let's not be inefficient. Return to the main menu. And I can't be bothered leveling up the other 2 right now. So we're just going to save because that was a lot of leveling up. And I'm lazy and won't go back. This is going to say I was playing for a lot longer because I had it on and just wasn't doing stuff. Well, usually you have to get past those boring spells to get to the good spells. More HP and more MP is good, but I mean, give her more healing as it is stronger in healing spells. But I don't have any nodes to give her that. How do I get nodes for that? Like, don't I just have to wait for them to come up in the list of nodes? Also, Sleepy. Not sure if you're aware, but, how do I get the Ject shot? Because, Dale is not here right now, so he can't tell me. But also, Faceless, Pathologic 2 will be happening on Saturday, so this coming Saturday, so the stream after this one, just an FYI, so that will be when the Game Redeemer's on. Because I want to get this Ject shot, but I don't want to miss out on not getting the Ject shot. I also needed to talk to you, sir. Come here. What do you have?
Thank you.
I wanted to get some more Phoenix Downs, because I guess I will take 5. That seems good to me. Oh, I could buy antidotes instead of using Lulu. You know what? I had that all along. Why did I never use that? You will unlock them eventually. Because apparently if I don't get it on the boat, I don't get it at all. Now I'm going to have to finish Pathologic 2 so I can provide advice. Ah! You're like, oh no, I'm going to have to finish it now. At least the first 3 hours of it. What do you say? We have 2 summoners aboard. And the goal is, it's my responsibility to carry them safely to the destination. Are you the captain? Why is that man wearing a diaper? I feel less safe when the person driving my vehicle is wearing a diaper. I mean no offense to babies and those who can't hold their bathroom issues in, but I feel less safe. No offense, but I'm a diehard Luca Goers fan. Are you so excited you're currently peeing yourself? I don't understand. Well, that's certainly a look. I don't think I'm getting the Jack shot in here. Looks like you can't get Jack shot later, but it's just easier, better to knock it out now. Oh, okay. Can I go up these stairs then? Because we surely...
Why do you think she wants to make him a guardian anyway?
I don't know, I can't wait...
Because he's Sir Jack's son.
Oh, really?
All
just
right.
that reason?
Wait, you sure about that? He's really Sir Jack's son.
It's hard to say, but Yuna seems to believe so.
Well, now I feel
Okay.
less special. She only wants to sleep
Okay.
with me because she likes my dad.
That's all you have to say?
Well, what do you want him to
Well,
say?
yeah, I mean, he's got to decide for himself, yeah? Well, him and Yuna, I guess.
Well,
You're right, for
Lulu's
once.
like, no, we'll push him off the boat.
I wonder which is best.
The left or the right side? Can I go back up there? Will that bother
Why
you
don't
guys?
you tell him he should?
Should what?
Become Yuna's guardian.
Why me?
Because Yuna can't.
Why not?
She already asked him to.
He
What more
hates
can
his
she
father,
want?
What he was, what he did. Do you really think she can possibly say to him,
She kind of already
I
did.
want you to be my guardian?
Oh,
like
no,
your
that's what
father
you mean.
was to mine?
Yeah.
And you're being oversensitive.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try talking to him after the tournament.
Be discreet.
I know. It's his decision.
I so want Waka after the tournament to come up to me and be like, will you be Yuna's guardian like your dad was to her dad? Like, specifically that phrasing. I will not accept any other way of asking me to be a guardian. TBH, I barely played Blitzball, so I don't really know how to get the jack shot. I only focused on the main story, so I skipped all side stuff. Well, see, the thing is, Sleepy, I don't know whether I want to blitz my balls yet, do I? I haven't done Blitzball. Maybe I'll love Blitzball. Maybe I'll be all about balling till I blitz. We don't know yet. I might. It's one of those things. Sometimes I take to side games really well. I just saw the go live, and that is the first time I've seen the idea for using a... Thank you, Barry! I'm so happy you just saw the go live. I just saw the go live, and that is the first time I've seen that idea for using a chocobo. Thank you. Whenever I come up with an original idea or an idea others haven't seen before, it makes me happy. But if I remember correctly, to get the deck shot, you will see some guys hanging out on the deck playing with a Blitzball. Then you can talk to them, and you have to do a quick time event. Oh, I've already lost the deck. Never mind. I won't be liking Blitzball. Thank you, Sleepy. Tasmania, Mina, yeah, Waka, huh? Can I keep bothering them? I enjoy bothering them. Are we done?
He doesn't like his father.
Apparently, he told Yuna as much.
Hating your own father, huh? Sounds like a luxury to me.
Really? I think anyone can do it. You
I
don't need
even
to, like, be
remember my
rich.
parents. Can't
Oh,
say how
you
I
mean
feel
that.
about him.
I mean,
I was 5 then, so I remember mine a little.
oh, did Sin eat their parents?
Sin just takes everything away from us.
I guess Sin wouldn't be interested in children, like the unsinned people, would they? Like, I want the ones that can sin. Aww.
Go to bed, bud.
You go to bed. Will you talk to me?
I'm sorry.
Right, well, I did eavesdrop on you guys for a fair bit.
Someone's bound to recognize you when they see our moves out there.
Cool. Oh, another room. I'm just going into everyone's oh no, I've been in here. I watched a whole day worth of Talos this month. 1/365th of this year spent on Talos. Isn't that a wonderful statistic, Faceless? I enjoy that statistic. My strategy for playing games is to first focus on if it helps, Faceless, I spend all 365 days a year on Talos. With Talos, it's a lot. I get it. A fraction of the year. My strategy for playing games is to first focus on beating the game, getting through the story. Because I really need to know what happened in the story. If I have a good time, then I will do secondary playthrough where I focus on completing the side quests. That's a reasonable way to go through a story, Sleepy. I just go... You know what? Whenever I just play a game, I just let it take me wherever it takes me. If I end up doing side stuff, I end up doing side stuff. If not, then I don't. It's rare for me to have enough time to be able to replay a game. Like, I am actually still playing Cyberpunk from time to time, where I go in and I do side stuff because I'm just having fun running around. But that's why usually when I'm playing a game, I try to get as much as I can in the playthrough done. Alright, time to fail the jack shot. I assume. Maybe not. Oh look, I sucked as a kid. This is why my dad didn't like me. Oh wow, he looks so disappointed. Like totally
Well, trying to follow in my footsteps, are you? I usually charge for lessons, you know.
Why is my dad an asshole?
That shot is done like this.
Where is my mother? Why does my mother like this asshole? You know, no, never mind. He's probably rich.
You can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy. You're not the only one.
Why is he an
No
asshole?
one else can do it. I'm the best.
I feel like I'm an oopsie baby. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jack was with this woman who was probably a fangirl, and then she was like, I got pregnant. And then Jack was like, well, oops, I'm too famous now to just, you know, pay the hush money, it's out. This might be it. Unfortunately, it was. I like that. I like that strategy. My strategy for playing video games is to release my psychotic ADHD side and murder and pillage around the map. That's a good side to do. Like, look, murder and pillage is usually the way I end up playing games. Maybe your mother is an asshole as well. Two assholes meet. That's called the human... No, the reverse human centipede. The Jack Shot Challenge. Memories of the day still haunt Jeff and interfere with his concentration. Try to shake off the memories and successfully perform the Jack Shot. Oh no. Press up and left and A at the same time? That is 3 buttons. Does it mean press up then left and A? I assume not left, like up and left and A at the same time. Okay. No! You're changing arrow directions? I hate it. I hate this. Let's practice a little. Press buttons following the No! I'm bad at that! I'm doing it. It's not... This is so sad. I feel sad for us. Okay, I think my right button doesn't like me. I think I did do this, but I never actually used the Jack Shot in Blitzball. Ah. It's actually not liking the controls. It's not... It's actually not liking it. I can't pass this, like... Oh, that's not good. Can I use the keyboard? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so hang on. Is that... Did you get the hang of... No. Now for the real thing. Well, this is going to suck, guys.
You're out of your league. No one else can do it.
Where are the instructions? What? I'm a dolphin, but give me instructions.
Told you couldn't do it.
I don't understand.
Why must you fail me so often?
What? Hello, Lemons. How are you going? I hope you're going well. I'm going very confusedly. Are you a Final Fantasy fan at all, Lemons? I'm so confused. I didn't see the combo come up at all. Like, did you? Did you guys see it giving me the instructions on which buttons to press then? Because I was waiting for it to be like, do that, because it was going left and right. So was I just meant to memorize the practice? I am beyond baffled. And hello, Ozzy, how are you going? I hope you're going well. When the quotes come up, like I was just meant to guess which direction. I'll call you later. I'd prefer you call me Dad, not later. That was the joke, Ozzy. So, person A, I'll call you later. Person B, in response to person A, I'd prefer you call me Dad, not later. You see, the joke here is that person A is person B's son, and person A is saying, I'm going to call you later as a title and reference to you as a human being, and person B being The dad is like, that's impersonal, so I'd prefer you keep calling me dad, not later, as that's not my name. So that was the joke. Please give it a yay or a nay out of 10 for how you felt about that. But that's a nay, nay, and nay. Even after I explained it, that's still a lot of nays. My face legitimately dropped. I'm pretty sure mine did too. And Lemons, I'm in fact not really into the Final Fantasy series, to be, but your commentary and chat is always so fun. I get into said series you're playing slowly. Whoa! Thank you, Lemons. I'm glad you're having fun. You'll be very happy to know that I'm going to be playing Dark Souls later this month, Lemons. So the 29th of July, the last weekend of this month, will be the official start of Dark Souls. So I will finally be playing it. At least we hope they're this on. That's true. Well, our joke would be a little bit different, wouldn't it? See, if you try to 100% a game on the first playthrough, then you will probably miss some of the stuff because it's hard to learn the whole game in your first. That's true. It is very hard to learn through the whole playthrough. Negative 10 out of 10. That's about what I would rate the joke. With you there, Faceless. Also, nay. My brother loves Final Fantasy, though. I've been listening to him talk about it a lot. Ooh, Dark Souls. That's so awesome. Yes, I've listened to everyone talk about Final Fantasy so much. And Sleepy nominated this game, so we've gotten into it. I think the challenge did start because I kicked the ball into hell. I am so bothered by the fact that we don't that nothing happened. I'm so bothered. I'm going back to the set. Do you know what? No, screw it. Don't care. Going back. Where is my load button? No, I will have to go back to the entire. How do I escape you and take me back to the start so I can load? Why give me loads if cannot play? It's going to be like an auto load thing, isn't it? Overdrive, items, ability, help. No. Take me back. I want to see it again. I refuse. Fine. Don't make me quit and come back into it. Don't me extend it. Yes, how have you been, Lemons? How have you? Sorry, you've caught me like right as this moment of utter confusion has been happening. So I'm just so confused. Can I go back to the start? Because normally I've just been aborting the stream, basically. Like just turning the game off at the source. Do you know what? Screw it. No, we're doing it again. Die. Let's do... Now we have to watch the long-ass intro. We're doing it again, because I refuse to have that be, like... I need to know if it just wanted me to guess. I'm starting university next week. Oh, that's so awesome, Lebens. Do you know what you're going to be like? What degrees, but like your major's going to be yet? Or are you just like taking a bunch of sort of like electives and stuff? But I'm so happy to hear that you were studying so hard. Can't wait for the dwindling sanity. The sanity's gone, Lemons. This game has stolen my sanity. Oh, Jeff is not a Riz Lord. Exactly, that's why if I don't want 100%, I probably won't even play it. I'll just go a different game. Yeah, that's true. Like, that's a good point. Like, if it's like, if you play and you don't want to end up, if you don't love it enough to 100% it, why would you in the first place type thing? Like, okay. Look, this does mean, unfortunately, all the people I was bothering, we haven't talked to, but that's literally all I did, so... You, Bork, come here. Okay. Can I skip your... Oh, it's escape key on the keyboard that gets you out, just not something on my controller. Can I skip? Don't care, Dad's a jerk. Can I skip? No, we cannot skip. Okay. So we'll only do this once, since apparently we must be punished for sucking. So we're back here. This will continue. We will watch the sadness here. It's just been so long since I've been here, really. Happy to see you guys again, honestly. I've been going through a lot of great stuff recently, thankfully. That is really good to hear. I'm so pleased, Lemons. It's always nice to hear that people are, like, having, you know, your life's going in great directions.
Like this.
But Dark Souls playthrough is going to be insane. I can't see how Talos stumbles through that world. I hope sincerely, Sleepy, I manage at some point to beat some boss that leaves somebody going, how did you do that? That took me forever. Because... that is one of my favorite comments, is when somebody gets mad that I beat a boss in any game much faster than them.
You're not the only one, boy. You used to I'm the best.
Too much detail, but I'm taking a course that will lead me to an international relations degree, and my ambition is to be a diplomat. Oh, that's really neat, Lemons. What's your reasons for wanting to be a diplomat? Is it like the travel? Is it that you sincerely just like want to try and make a big difference in the world type thing, or like what's driving you to do that? Okay, so similarly, press up and C at the same time. Press down and Okay, I saw. Okay, press C. Let's try practicing. Okay, so you just want like... See? Sometimes you're an up arrow. Sometimes you're a right arrow. What do you want from me? See, this one doesn't work. Can I do that? I hate you. I hate you as much as Jeff hates his dad. What do you want from me? It won't work. Like, it won't... Do you see this? You guys think Dark Souls will get my sanity. It will be Blitzball that gets my sanity. Work! Do you not know what keys are? I swear you're not meant to be able to pass this. I regret. Do you know what? I will bore you a third time and we will just go to my autosave in a second game. Pay me. It's not passing. We're stuck on the same thing again. This is very awkward. Did you get the hang of it? I didn't. Thank you for asking. Let's see how Jack does. Well, I'm going to do one move, and that's going to be the one that seemed to work. So that's going to be left and up and C. So go have a memory. Are you having a memory? Are you doing it? I don't know. I'm just clicking buttons. Pass, you fool. Pass. Well, that's worse than before.
Told you.
Do you know what? Your dad was right to mock you. You and your control scheme. I'm not salty at all, everybody. Right, so... I forgot that we had that change parameters special... Quit. Yes, quit. No! I thought it would, like, take me to the load... It's fine. It's cool. What a lovely start. We're 28 minutes into the stream, and the only actually successful thing I've done is inform you all about the fact that Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout has fan fiction. So that's great news. Did you know that, Lemons? Did you know that this Among Us and Fall Guys has fan fiction where they cross each other? It's not behind my camera, no, Barry. So, okay, there's no prompts, you just have to guess. That's an evil side mission. We now know that for sure. I'm going to see Capra Demon, but I will remember to tell her how to make the run back shorter. Oh, excellent. Yes, I think that I'm actually very excited to get into the Dark Souls, like see the Dark Souls community and stuff like that. I've been told they can be quite intense, but I've been told I can also be quite intense as well. So I will mention as well, because I do know that Final Fantasy is, I do know that Final Fantasy is obviously quite a long game. Oh no! Why would you bring me back here? What is this cruelty? What is this absolute cruelty? You autosave! How could you do this to me? I don't want to be here. I want the punishment to end. I don't want to practice. Let me out. Yeah, it's going to be hard not to give Talos hints in Dark Souls. It's like you need to do, memorize the moves based off where they are on the screen, and then use those moves when Jack's quotes are in the space on the screen. That is insane, Barry. That is the most insane thing anyone has ever written. Oh my god, please let me out. Please let me out. It's so frustrating because you can see it's not actually, this isn't even timed, it's just not responding to the keys it's supposed to respond to. Please, please end. Please end me, Final Fantasy. Why is it like this? This is like just 10 minutes of pure pain. Die in a hole.
You can't. No one else can do it.
I'm just clicking buttons. Barry, make a note. Have Jack saying I'm the best put into like some sort of bucket of torture for Taliesin during Dark Souls. Just when we want to taunt me, I can have a bunch of lines in there that just taunt me, and Jack saying I'm the best will be among us.
Told you couldn't do it.
It's memorizing to an insane degree. What is happening? What is happening, Lesmans, is a good question. Thank you, Barry. Is this a good introduction for me to Final Fantasy? It's a perfect introduction to you in Final Fantasy, Lesmans. I think it so basically, there's a quick time event that is not reacting to the controls it's meant to be reacting to. And you're meant to kind of memorize where buttons are. This is a... Hello.
You tried to do a eject shot, right?
Says nothing, just...
How do you know that? Sir Jack showed it to me when I was a child. He called it the Sublimely Magnificent Eject Shot Mark III.
What a long title.
Stupid name, huh?
She
You know
seems
what?
really into Jack,
There
dude.
is no Mark 1 or Mark 2, you know?
How do you
My
know?
old man said the name Mark 3 was just something to hook the
Oh,
crowd.
there you go.
He said they'd come back every night expecting to see Mark 1 and Mark 2. And they really did come back.
Why would you want to see the previous versions?
I
Wouldn't they
used
be
to
less impressive?
Get so mad.
Can I just say, so far whenever my character shows any opening up of his feelings or emotions, Yuna giggles at him
Is he alive, you think?
every
I
time.
don't know. But Sir Jack was my father's guardian.
So he's famous here, too?
Of course
Yes.
he is.
So
Yes.
if anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
Uh-huh.
What would you do if you found him?
Who knows?
Punch him?
I thought he died 10 years ago. Well... I'd probably just smack him one.
There you go.
After everything he put Mom and me through. And because he was famous, I was always... Well, you should know, Yuna.
Hmm?
Your father's famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him, right? Ain't it tough?
It is hard to follow in his footsteps as a summoner.
She has very
Sure.
interesting
But
pauses
the
when
honor
she
of
talks.
having a father like him surpasses all that, I think.
Well,
Like, it's...
there wasn't much to honor about my old man, that's for sure.
I'm
You
half
shouldn't
curious.
say that about your father.
I got the right.
I guess you do.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. Well, did the ball come back?
Hey, it's past your bedtime, kiddos.
Shouldn't you also be in bed? This is
I didn't think my
fascinating.
old man would come to Luca. He
Um,
never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right. Sure, I had told Waka I'd help him win the tournament, but I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all.
We just
anymore.
convinced him to actually try after 10 years of failing, dude. I don't think we can back out right now. It's kind of a dick move, as it were. Yeah, let's save over this one. Saving, do not quit. Okay, here is giant ball. So Blitzball Lemons is a giant sphere of water where everyone swims and kicks balls at each other, apparently. And we can hold our breath for a very long time. Cool. I feel like a lot of people fall off that ship. It's a very flat ship with not a lot of, like, you know,
Over there.
stopping
The ships
area.
carrying the players are arriving now. This would
What
be
about,
the
imagine if Sin turned up right now. Like, it turns out Sin's just mad it can never play Blitzball.
It's the Killing of Beasts. High Summoner O'Holland used to play for them.
Why is there an old, like, man there with an eye patch among the young players?
Their hometown was recently attacked by sin. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
Yes, Baba, they're going to be pulling out all the stops to try and bring back the cup this year.
To where their village is destroyed.
Isn't it, folks?
Like, they come back to their village and like, look guys, everyone's dead, but we have the cup.
Well. If it isn't the Besaid Aurochs. They're a living, breathing, statistical impossibility. I've never seen a team this bad. That's right. In 23 years, they've never made it past the first round.
What? 20? Wait, so this guy came in and they were already on a 13-year losing streak.
Best of luck to them and a safe journey back to Besaid.
Because Waka was playing for 10 years and never won, and they were losing 13 years before that. That's a lot of losing. What? How does anyone have the spirit? Like, I understand Waka's been doing it for like 10 years and he's like probably just reaching past his prime. But someone who's like 23 years and has seen that, like, do they just die after a certain period so they can't like bring down everyone else's mood? Because like, if someone came to me and they were like, oh, 22 years ago, I started playing this game and none of us ever won. But this 23rd year, why did you sign up, Sonny? I'd be like, no, it sounds like we can't win. Hello, Dale. How are you going? I hope you're going well. I just found out that they're actually on a 23-year losing streak. They have fun playing with win or lose. I don't think it's playing if you're so much not a challenge that after 23 years you haven't won anything, I assume at this point you're just kind of like the opening ceremony mascot. Do you know what I mean? You're like the halftime show at the beginning. Did you get the jack shot? No, Dale. No, we did not get the jack shot. It was 10 minutes of confusion and pain. My controller and my keyboard didn't like doing certain parts of it. And then it trapped me in it. So that was a bit of an ordeal. But we did try, Dale. We did try for it. Tears of the Kingdom. What is Tears of the Kingdom? Oh, is that the Zelda game? The Zelda game, Lemons. The bit reward ones, yeah. Get some other animated and such ones. Yes, we have some of the animated little emotes now. So we'll go back.
Team is... Here they are, folks. Our very own Luca Goers.
If the Luca Goers, this is...
Got speed, they've got teamwork.
Quick question. So the Luca Goers, right? That is this town's own team. This is their home stadium, if you were. Why are they arriving by ship? Shouldn't they already be here? Where were they? Why are they not... Did they have to go pray somewhere, I assume?
And they're back home in Luca.
Without a doubt, they are the favorite this year, Baba.
Ah, yes, no, these assholes were at the temple. Now I get it. Okay.
Last year, it'd take a miracle for them to lose today.
You can say that again, Jimma. Look at the crowd, folks. Look at the crowd.
That looks like the same crowd that were meant to be our hardcore fans. They were. They were that ones. Sounds like you won't win then. That's not a shock, Dale. I'm not shocked.
The Luca Goers are number 1.
Don't worry. We'll have year 24 losing.
It's like this every year, yeah? Don't let it bother you.
We get off the boat. They say we suck. It's fantastic. No wonder Walker is so chill. Don't make a speech. Don't make a speech.
Stop right there, goers.
Oh my god, you sound like the villain. Stop
You
right
guys
there.
are smiling now, but not for long.
Is whimsical
Because
today.
this year, us Aurochs are taking the cup.
He sounds like a Team Rocket
What
villain.
in Yevon's name were you doing up there?
We sure stood out, though.
Stop right there, Ash Ketchum. This year, Team Rocket's taking the Pikachu. That was the most wonderfully cartoonish
We were on
villain
the sphere.
intro.
We were? Maester Micah is here.
Don't. I will do the
number
interesting
3
facts
guy.
maybe straight after we finish
What's
this
up
cutscene.
now?
Maester Micah has arrived. That's what.
Micah? Maester?
A lot of the items
Maester
tied to the
Micah
game.
is the leader of all the peoples of Spira.
To
He's
the
come
Blitzball
all
game?
the way from Bavel. The tournament is being held to honor his 50 years as Maester.
50 years? Shouldn't he be, retired by now?
Hey, mind your mouth now.
He was born into being a Meister.
Let's all go see him.
Sure. To be fair, Dale, Sleepy did say that they didn't play a lot of the Blitzball at all, but they still finished the game. So I'm hoping that it won't affect us too much if I'm sucking at Blitzball. So, alright. Let's do a quick save. But I made a valiant effort, Dale. I didn't ignore it. I tried 3 times to do it. The 3rd time by accident. But I did legitimately try. So, interesting fact. So this is the interesting fact, Sleep. Oh, never mind, another cutscene starting after this cutscene. I thought we'd just get a bit closer.
Can't see a thing.
I hope it's a cat person.
Shh.
For a second, I thought that was the Meister, and I was like, it's a... Oh, wait, no, sorry, wait. Is it some kind of... The frog thing's real? That's no person in a costume? That's an actual sentient being. The game has sentient beings that are those amazing. Is it a cat No, it's not. I'm so disappointed.
That's a Guado, right?
Wait, what's it?
Who could it be?
Isn't that Maester Seymour?
It just looks like a man with tattoos. And veins. Do you have like a tail? Oh no, you're praising something. Are we waiting for someone else? Am I getting my cat Meister? No, it's an old man. Oh. That gets more and more disappointing. What?
People of Spirit, I thank you for your generous welcome.
This has been such a roller coaster of emotions.
Seymour,
Wait.
and all of you as well. I present to you the son of Maester Giskel Guado, who
What is a
departed
mica?
for the far plain a fortnight past. As some of you already know, he has been officially ordained a Maester of Yevon.
I am Seymour Guado.
Can I collect him for my Pokemon team? The most important question. But you need to play Blitzball to be able to beat some secret bosses. Ah, I see. Have Final Fantasy give you optional secret bosses. It's a fun text. That is fun. Like, you don't have to do the boss. You can just if you want to.
I'm honored to receive the title of Maester. In life, my father Giskel worked to foster friendship between man and Guado. I vow to carry on his legacy
Am
and
I
to fulfill my duties as Maester to the
like
best of my abilities.
half human, half Guado? And by my father worked to foster relations between the two, did he mean my father worked to sleep with the Guado? Like, is that what's happening here? Is this like... Because they're like, is that a Guado? Am I like a half-breed? Oh. What is this?
Really psychs you up, yeah?
That didn't
last
seem
meeting
good.
Before the match. Also.
So much happened in... So much has happened in the past, like, 40 minutes. I'm getting, like, whiplash from what's going on and the questions that my brain has for this game now. What, like... What is happening? It has been a very weird day from the get-go, and Final Fantasy is not making it any less weird. Seymour has the most normal voice. It doesn't sound strange at all. Some have described him as sounding like an aristocrat Winnie the Pooh. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But can I confirm that those frog people are, in fact, sentient beings in the Final Fantasy world? Because I thought I saw a girl cat there. And then there was some other creature that I was like, oh my god, there was a bird person. So, and then there's these Guados, which seem like Final Fantasy's version of an elf, if I'm to be honest. Like, they look like buff elves who apparently speak like fancy Winnie the Pooh. And then there's the mica guy. Who's the mica guy? And now we're here. What? Why are you disappointed? What?
Where's Waka?
At the matchup draws. We had to play the Goers in the first match last year.
The year before that, and the one before that, too.
Is it always the
Well,
goers?
we would have lost to anyone anyway.
Captain Walker.
We're playing the Albed Sykes first. If we win, we're in the finals.
If it's a quick time event, we're not winning,
That's
I
right.
assure you.
We got seeded. 2 wins, and we're the champions.
What, really?
First things first. Let's go over the basics again, boys.
Oh no. Are we actually going to learn Blitzball today? That's so many words. What? Hello, everyone. They are disappointed as they're about to lose. I don't blame them. That doesn't seem right at all. Do interesting fact now. We'll do interesting fact now with the... That's fair. That is fair. Do interesting fact now. Alright, so we'll do it now. Otherwise, I suspect this is going to keep going. And I'm slowly losing my sanity. So before this happens, and what is left of my mind is erased, it's the 1980s. It's Texas. That's where I'm transporting you with this interesting fact. And there's a man called Walter Ellerbach. And Walter Ellerbach, he owns a ranch. It's a tree ranch, actually. He grows cedar trees. They go and they cut them down and they sell them. Now, his son, Walter Jr. Ellerbach, and who is 33 years old. Walter Sr. is 55. His son, Walter Jr. is 33. And they run the ranch with a third guy called Carlton Caldwell, who is 21 years old. So between the three of them, they're in charge of all the employees and everything. You know, getting the trees cut down, getting the employees to sell the lumber to surrounding areas. And also they cut the lumber up into keychains that get sold all around the county and everything like that in Texas. That they're in. So, you know, it's very interesting. It's actually all sold throughout the Texas Hill County specifically. Now, obviously, running a ranch is expensive because you have to pay for all the personnel to come, right? Breaking Bad with trees. Breaking Bad with... It's something with trees, Sleepy. So basically it's very expensive to get people to come and live on a ranch, pay them and everything like that. So they have this idea, right? They're actually very close to a highway. So what they do is they find people who are hitchhiking and they're like, hey, why don't you come back to the ranch and we'll give you some food and we'll give you some paid work. And, you know, hitchhikers do come back 'cause it's hard traveling up and down. I'm the one who chops. So the hitchhikers come back, and once they get to the ranch, they are shackled to the other people that they've tricked into coming up to the ranch, and they basically get enslaved. And they get forced to sleep in a barn with no blankets or toilets or anything, so they just have to sleep shackled together in the cold and the heat, depending on the time of year. And then when they wake up, they are forced to go and cut trees down and to whittle them into those keychains. If they try to defy them or fight back against the other barks, they get cattle prodded and beaten and that. The ranchers liked to actually take out all of their anger and play mind games with those who they enslaved on the ranch. Over a 4-year period, so between 1980 to 1984, at least 75 individuals ended up being enslaved at different points, drifters and hitchhikers onto this ranch. So Joyce Ellerbach, the wife of Walter, she liked to play a game where she would get some of their forced slaves to stand still, and she would put bottles or stones near their feet, and she would shoot at the bottles and stones to see how close she could get before she hit one of the people they were holding captive. You know, you can tell when they start bleeding that you shot too far. They would occasionally get them, they'd wake them up in the middle of the night, march them out to a field and get them to dig holes and be like, you're digging your own grave, you know, for funsies. And they'd do various torture sessions where they'd just hit them with electric, you know, cattle prods, things like that. And one time, apparently, they ran in, woke them up in the middle of the night, had a bag filled with, like, red chunky meat and stuff, and they're like, this is one of you guys who started getting smart with us. Apparently, it turned out just to be, like, random chunks of meat and like red food coloring, but it scared the people in the moment. Now, I'm a lumberjack and I'm not okay. I barely sleep at night and forced to work all day. That was basically, yes, what Barry's just said exactly is what was happening. This is insane how they do it on such a large scale. Well, you see, Sleepy, what ended up getting them taken down was in 1984, a man called Anthony Bates got picked up by them. Now, Anthony, he was a bit down on his luck, and he actually had one eye, so he was happy to be offered a job at all. One, he got hired by them. He got hired, basically, forced in slavery at the end of January in 1984. And he very quickly ended up getting injured with a chainsaw on his leg, so he couldn't actually work anymore. Now, instead of just letting him go, he became the specific victim of the Alabraks and Carlton Caldwell. Now, one day in late February, this ended up with them tying Anthony to a tree, where they shocked him with the cattle prod in his tongue, his genitals, and in his eye socket. Eventually, Anthony ended up dying when he was tied to the tree, because that's a lot of torture. They ended up cutting him up, burning him, and getting rid of the body. But one of the people on the ranch did end up going to the police and giving them a tip-off. So in 1984, they ended up getting raided by the police. So the police found bone fragments, and they found recordings of the torture session, so audio recordings, proof of what the messed up stuff they'd done. They also found 6 people who were tied together, right? Think about all this evidence. They didn't find the body of Anthony, because that had been destroyed. So they find 6 people, they release them. Now, obviously, Walter Jr. Ellerbrock, and Carlton Caldwell are the ringleaders in this. They arrest 10 people in total, but these are the 3 that everyone has eyes on. These are the 3 that prosecutors are pushing for life. Now, because this is Texas, you know justice gets served. And by that, I mean it doesn't at all, because these 3 people are white and rich. So Walter Sr., he gets probation. Doesn't get any jail. Walter Jr., he gets 15 years, but he never sees the inside of a jail cell because of the number of appeals he makes. And Carlton, he gets 14 years, 3 years of which he serves, and then he gets released for good behavior. The only thing they got charged with was aggravated kidnapping. That was the only punishments any of them faced. So this was actually called, if you want to look it up, the Texas Slave Ranch. That's just what it was called in the newspapers. So even with this in the newspapers and everything, the judge listened to the prosecutors who would like, we want life in prison for these people because they are bad people who kidnap and torture others and enslave them. And the judge went, yeah, probation sounds good. I like that idea. But yes, so that is the Texas Slave Ranch. I take it you'd never heard of that one, Sleepy. But yes, it does feel like a real-life Texas Chainsaw Massacre, doesn't it? It's inspired also, like, 2 movies. It is, and again, you'd never heard of it. Again, the reason they got away with it, was because the demographic that they were kidnapping were obviously drifters and hitchhikers, so it was that demographic that the police just didn't care about. You knew of it, Dale, so you'd heard of this one. It's terrible. Like, can you imagine being someone in in that county, the Texas Hill County, and you've owned this seated keychain? You're like, well, that's not good. In Blitzball, there are 5 players per team in the sphere. The overhead map shows all players' current positions, the directions each is fair. Here, only one team is shown on the field. Jeff is carrying the ball now. The ball carrier is displayed as the circled arrow on the map. Now let's watch the players move. My HP is going down. Does that mean I need air? It may seem confusing at first, but it's actually quite simple. By default, player movement is set to auto, so everyone moves around the pool automatically. Use the overhead map to check the players' positions. The triangular frame inside the red circle is the opposing team's goal. Here it is. The goal is always on the left-hand side of the overhead map. Let's resume try to keep track of your position in relation to the goal. Then again, you are from Texas. Well, Dale, that would make sense that you'd heard of this particular crime, since it is called the Texas Slave Ranch. I would like to, like, pretend to be like, oh, Texas is all the crazy, but, like, every state seems to have its own crazy thing. Just kind of like every part of the world has its own crazy things. Like, I know I told there was this wonderful Catherine Knight, if you've ever heard of Catherine Knight. There was that interesting fact I told. It was a 40-minute interesting fact. It didn't stop. It was a 40-minute interesting fact with so many of my little note cards. I think I had like 10 note cards by the end of it, which is the most insane woman in Australia who, like, got away with doing crime so much, and there was so much evidence against her. It was crazy. And hello, Electra, how are you going? I hope you're going well. And people say money isn't that important. It's very important if you don't want to see the inside of a cell. Also, on day, I expect to have one of these interesting facts be Talos killing someone, cuddling a baby Yoda. Oh, God. I will find that one day, Baby Yoda is going to cause the death of something, and you bet your ass that immediately is going to be an interesting fact. This is why I don't rely on law enforcement and courts for justice. I rely on the one who works in the shadows, the one we don't want. We need a knight for justice, a dark knight. A Barry, you mean, Sleepy, right? You rely on Barry? Oh yeah, her. Okay. Now let's try moving the ball. Jeff's dead. Does my life not matter if I'm swimming? Press Y. Auto. Please select manual. Auto. Please select manual. Now you've enabled... No! Oh, okay. Only the ball carrier can be moved manually. All the players stay on auto. Can I just go into his goal? Can I just touch the goal? No. Let me touch you. Take my ball! Note that it becomes harder to manage your teammates while manually controlling the carrier. This mode is recommended for veteran blitzers. Press Y again. Now you're back to auto movement. Try switching between manual and auto to get a feel for both modes. I don't... Wowzers. What a feel. How many likes for a Baby Yoda tattoo? None. Aussie, none. There would be no likes. Like, the only way I get a Baby Yoda tattoo is somehow it confirms pharmacy as canon. If Blizzard came to me and said, we will make pharmacy canon, you just have to tattoo a giant I love Baby Yoda tattoo on you somewhere, I'd be like, I'm done, Blizzard, here, have it. You can have it, it's done. Make pharmacy canon for me. Well, tell us accept never work again money to get a Baby Yoda face tattoo. Ew, no, Barry, no. Move the players towards the opposing team's goal and move to your own team's goal. In addition to manual A, there is also a mode called manual B. Stick with auto movement for now. Movement modes are only applicable when you're on offense. When you're on defense, your entire team moves on auto. Use the overhead map to keep track of the players. No game should take... No mini game should have, like, this many instructions. In order to make a player perform an action, you must choose an action command. You can open the action command window by pressing X. The game will pause... Shoot. That is explained elsewhere. Please select dribble. There are 3 available commands. Pass, shoot, and dribble. Dribble simply makes the player resume movement. Pass and shoot are the most important commands. We have a goal. Make Blitz make the ship. No, make Blitz and make the ship. Final Fantasy Part 4. Blitzball. Just Blitzball forever. I mean, they could do what they normally do. Say we'll do anything and then not do it. That's true, Electra. They could. I'm done. My reaction on seeing that menu.
There you are. Someone said they saw Sir Orin in a cafe.
Orin?
Yes, Sir Orin. Let's go find him.
Okay.
Hey! Hey! The game starts like real soon.
No, this cafe is really important.
Come back quick, yeah?
I don't want to.
Hey, I'll be back.
I've decided I don't like
okay.
Blitzball.
Hey, Wonka.
This is one of those examples of JRPGs not meshing well with the stream
No,
format.
not your
Because
face.
these kind of games
Just
assume
breathe
you'll be
out.
sitting down on your own for a few hours, so you take a long time to absorb the information. It's hard to multitask and play a JRPG, let alone play while reading chat and a limited time. It's that, and I just don't like.
Maybe now we can find Sir Jekt.
Huh? How?
Sir Orin was also my father's guardian. So, he might know where Sir Jekt is.
Okay.
Let's go now.
It didn't even occur to me to think that the Arin Yuna was talking about and the one that I knew from Xanarkand could be two different people.
That's amusing.
I don't know why, but I knew it was the same guy.
I guess there weren't that many people called Arin.
I knew it was the same Arin.
Like, for myself as well. Oh my god, every 5 steps.
Hey! Albed Sykes, right? Some Albed saved me the other day, and this girl Riku gave me food, and...
They know Riku?
You don't understand me, do you?
You'd think, surely some of them have learnt whatever language I'm speaking.
Anyway. If you meet Riku, tell her thanks for me.
I love that.
And as for the first game...
Can I say, what a wonderful reaction to someone not speaking your language. And so many people do this. As opposed to, like, just accepting they can't understand you. You speak slightly slower and louder at them. Like, oh, you only speak French? Okay. What way to the food store? And it's like, that's not help. Lower, like, slower and louder is not how you do it. Also, completely unrelated, is anyone good at forging emails and photoshopping? Define good, Electro. Define good. Like most RPGs hit you with these walls of tutorials. It's not unique to this game. It's there. Whenever I have, like, that much for a mini game, I'm like, what's going on? Like, my brain just goes, I want to do things. Why am I suddenly in a novel? I mean, I haven't done it, but I can be the hard, surely. Hey, Riku, we met this crazy person who shouted your name at us. That's what it's going to be.
Team win.
She'll be like, I know that person. Or they can understand me and they're just playing dumb. Okay. Is Jacked this way? Up. Let's go find it. See if we can find him. This is more than a mini game. It's part of the main story. But why does it have to be explained like that? Okay, that is an interesting microphone. Hurry! This man that we're hunting will probably be gone.
Please let me through. Hey, let's go.
Just video camming everyone.
You're really famous.
Well, she is a really famous summoner's daughter, yes. And she's pretty, so, you know, there's also that. And assumedly now an actual summoner,
we don't get separated.
Then you, well, then, I don't know, hold hands. Or get a leash from me. One of those two.
What was that?
That was a whistle. Do they not whistle in the future?
In Xanarkand, we do this to cheer on Blitz players.
So, did whistling die out after Xanarkand died? Like, people just stopped whistling as a whole? Time to Google and practice.
You try it too.
What are you trying to do, Electra? I'm sure you want to receive a self-made email. Oh, I see. I see. One from... I see.
Not that. This. Then...
Go to the cafe! What are we doing? Whoa! I'm shouting into this microphone so much tonight. We have a giant game about to start. A man who has no reason to stay in a cafe longer than it finishes to do a coffee and a croissant. And we have decided to stand in front of a bunch of video cameras attempting to whistle at each other. What are our life choices? We don't deserve to win. We don't deserve to find out what happened to our father. And Yuna doesn't deserve to defeat Sin because we are choosing in our free time to not go after any of our goals.
Just blow.
It's not working.
Stop teaching the young woman to put things in her mouth and blow. Let's go on.
Hey, use that if we get separated. Then
The whistle she
I'll come
can't
running,
do?
Okay? Well, guess we should just stick together then. Till you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Titus is an ADH squirrel. Whistling is heresy. It's forbidden in the New World. It's called building a relationship between character styles. You know storytelling? Ever heard of it? I have, but at reasonable pacing, Sleepy. At reasonable pacing. You do the weird... Okay, so... The time to... Do you know what would have been the perfect time to do that whistle? When they were on the ship and I was being sad about my dad, and then I could have done the whistle for some strange reason and we could have bonded. When is not a good time to teach another person about whistling? When you have time-sensitive matters, which will literally mean the difference between the continuation of a 23-year losing streak and me finding out if I can ever travel back to my own time period. This is not the time for fun and games.
Whoa. This is a pretty big town.
But if you do
Luca
want to
is the
destroy that
second
Charles
largest city
balloon,
in
I will
Spira.
100% be behind you on this.
I thought every town
That
was
would not
little.
be a waste of time.
Like Besaid and Killican.
Towns don't usually get bigger than that.
Because Sin wants to destroy it. Get the child's balloon. I've never wanted a
Because
character to
when
go after
a
the
lot
balloon
of
so bad.
people start to gather.
Sin?
Sin didn't
What
care
about
about that small
Luca?
village.
It's safe here?
It's not any different, but the stadium is here. The Crusaders fight to protect it with all their strength.
They protect the stadium?
Blitzball is really the only entertainment that we have. Spira's a little short on fun these days.
Whoa. Talk about pressure.
That's right. Is Xanarkand like this too?
No, I think we had like video games and stuff there. It looked pretty futuristic.
Well, there are more buildings. All tall ones. And cramped together.
Oh. They must be so tall. Don't you ever get dizzy? Let's go find Sir Orin.
Someone remembered out about that kid's running off with the balloon. Can I destroy this? Look, if we're going to have ADHD, we're going to do it productively. I got a red balloon. Bet you want one too. I want to destroy your red balloon. Oh, it just says that. We might have to show how to place lips with our lips for practice purposes. Just for practice. Maybe that makes sense, but why would an adventure make sense? Pacing. Is this dude from the future or past, or just a different realm altogether? We're from the past. We're 1,000 or 100 years, 1,000 years in the past? 1,000 years ago. We'll go with 1,000. That's a good number. Where Sin attacked. And this guy that we're coming to meet is from our timeline, and our dad is also apparently here, but we're not in a rush, despite the fact that if we're late, we lose the game. Was he gone?
Orin's not here.
Wow. It's not there, guys. He's not at the cafe we kind of maybe rushed to when we weren't busy whistling or talking about cities. I'm shocked and appalled. And hello, Byron Lumley. How are you going? I hope you're going well. We're trying to find Orin. Orin is my dad. Where is your dad, Sleepy? Where he is from is spoilers. Where he is from is spoil. Is it? But he's from Xanarkand. We know that, don't we, Dale? Like we're from Xanarkand like 1,000 years ago, right? And then we got transported here because Sin attacked. Is she, I hope she's going to chat. I love if she just goes over to be like, I got really awkward right now, so pretend you're talking to me. Oh.
Why not talk, Kimari?
Oh.
Not see Yenke for 10 years. Say something. Kimari forget Yenke? Forget Biran?
Are we about to have a cat fight?
Leave Kimari, Yenke. Kimari is small, Ramso.
Oh, he is small. No.
Kimari's so small, can't see Yankee and Biran's faces.
Oh no.
Kimari forget Ronso friends? We taught you much at time of Hornmold.
What?
Biran taught Kimari to be strong, Ronso. Maybe taught too much.
Take him on.
What? Wow, I'm bold talking for this. You do a 2-on-1 fight, not me.
Take it outside. The tournament's starting. You hear?
Oh,
the game.
Yeah, the game I'm not
Today,
at.
on this glorious day, players from all over Spira have assembled here to participate in this great contest of bravery, skill, and strength.
Well,
all of these fine teams, equally renowned, deserve to win the cup today.
Equally renowned? Because haven't we been on a 23-year losing streak? He's right, spoilers. Okay, so I am wrong about it. Interesting. The cafes are for dates and you have a pretty lady with you. Oh, I see. That's actually why she tricked me into coming with her. Instead, there was never an Auron Electro. It was just to go on a date with her. I see. But do you know that, or did they assume that I'm from the past, Dale? No, because it opened and we were in the past, and then Sin attacked, and then Auron was there, and Auron was all like, yo, hey, what's up? Follow me. Oh, look at this. Bye. Go into this other world with me. And then we did that, and then we got into the world with the angry water, and then the chick, Kiri, I don't know, chick with all the bondage gear came and saved us. And then we got washed overboard, and then we met Waka. And then Waka was all like, Xanakin's been dead for 1,000 years. No one's from there. And we were like, oh, I'm touched by sin. It's touched me all over. And then everyone believed us. And then that's where we're here now. Except for some reason, Yuna's like, I believe you and everything you've ever said. Also, Auron. And that's how I've caught us up to where we are now. So, like, we do know it canonically, right? I was going to say it's spoilers, but then I realized that saying that is hinting at spoilers that are still being speculated about. I'm so confused. Don't worry, I'm angry and confused today. So this, if anything, you guys are now hiding any spoilers even better. Still at this point in the game, anything on that discussion point may be spoilers. You can be renowned as a loser. That's true, Dale. Okay. But they said it. Well, I guess, you know what? Equally renowned. You're right, Dale. You are right. And hello, Kite Guy. How are you going? I hope you're going well. Going well? I don't know what I was saying there. I hope you're going with a normal way of saying the word well. Well. You've been lurking hard. Excellent. So you've possibly seen all my crazy rants then. That's why I hope you got the interesting fact. It was a fun one today. That's why I didn't want to engage in that topic, because I don't want Talos to think I'm wrong. Gotta let her see for herself. It's just what Talos knows. But the issue is that it can be hard to know that without watching every single minute of it. But yeah, saying that something is a spoiler reveals that much. That's more to know.
Such is the nature of this contest. Let us, the spectators, play our
Who?
role accordingly. Let us sing to the glory of the winners and applaud equally the valor of the defeated.
Given how mean so many people are in this world, I was expecting something meaner.
May heaven be with you.
Oh. Here it comes. God, imagine if like that ball broke and like the people just get drenched. God, that's gonna take forever to fill up. Unless, of course, I guess we're using magic. But yes, thank you guys for not doing spoilers. I do appreciate that. I feel like I summed up perfectly what we've done in the story so far. Well. That sucks to be my team who's down a player. And their star player at that. Can I join mid-game, or does, like, water leak out?
Kamari, Yuna's gone.
Oh, that's not good. You're meant to be her guardian. So, okay, we've made this situation 10 times worse.
Where in Spira have you been?
Huh?
Yuna's been kidnapped by the Al Bhed Sykes. In exchange for her safe return, they want the Aurochs to lose.
What?
What?
If they're only Blitzball players, I doubt they'd do anything drastic. But we shouldn't take chances. Let's go get her.
Shouldn't all those
I'm
players
going too.
be playing? No, you shouldn't.
This'll be no problem. They're telling the Aurochs to throw the game, as if they needed to. I mean, how good a team can they be?
Waka said the same thing. He'll take care of the game. We should go get Yuna.
Wait, when did Yuna get
The Al Bhed boat is
kidnapped?
in Dock 4. Let's go.
What is happening? I thought we were just going to finally play a game of Blitzball. You can exit and enter the bubble at any time. Okay, Byron, what allows them to breathe under the water? Because I still don't understand that. Look at that good old CGI cutscene. It was a nice cutscene. I actually liked that. Giant water ball in Arena reminds me of the one in Fairy Tail. Oh my god, you're right. I like the one in Fairy Tail. Exactly like that. I still haven't figured out how they're able to hold their breath for so long. I don't understand either, Barry. Why would you need to extort them? Because aren't we, like, on a 23-year losing streak? And also, how do they manage to kidnap Yuna? And get a message out to Lulu so quickly? I need to...
What are they?
Ancient machina salvaged by the Al Bhed. They are mostly vulnerable to lightning.
Thank you. I actually appreciate that. She got kidnapped while Kamari was getting a yanker fist. They were so... Dale, they were so quick to kidnap her. Like, we were barely... That has got to be the fastest kidnapping and ransom note ever, because we were barely talking to the cat fight had barely started. They must have just whizzed in, grabbed her, whizzed back out, stopped quickly by Lulu with like her ransom note and be like, see ya. Like, that was such a swift and quick coordinated thing. Why did they need to like hold her hostage? They're clearly going to be the better Blitz players if they're at least even partially as coordinated as they were on the kidnapping of Yuna. They hold their breath. But how do they hold their breath for that long? As I know, and Wacker apparently knows as well, as he's getting in there. They whizzed it. They just whizzed it by. And like somehow Wacker knows. Like, it was so fast. That or like that. So the other option here, ladies and gentlemen, is that the cat people actually speak incredibly slowly. So the entire conversation that we thought only took like a minute was in fact like a 30-minute conversation, so that they were like meow meow was actually what was going on during that entire time, and they just sped it up for the game so that we weren't sitting there for 10 minutes. And when, you know, Jeff was like, take him on, that was just Jeff not knowing what was going on. At the beginning, thus Times was training to hold breath longer. But, like, they hold them for an insane amount of time. But okay, it's just breath holding. I'll accept. Let's see. And use Thunder. But yeah, Dale is right. It shows them train. I don't think they hold their breath for a period of time, but I thought like they had something to help them more. Do you know what I mean? Like, they cast some sort of magic or something on them. Because like, it's for so long that they hold their breath. Short rounds. This makes sense. Cat people in forests, right? And what are forests made up of? Ants. And ants talk very slowly. That's true. You're right. See, it could just be that cats talk very slowly and they speed it up for the game. The real players go to a Ripperdoc. They do, they do a cyberpunk. If you actually want to stay in the water, you go to cyberpunk. I do enjoy that victory sound a lot. Alright, let's go save Yuna. Can Yuna not just summon, like, the bird to help her? like, can't she just do that? You know what? I'm overthinking this, aren't I? You can tell I've had an interesting day because I'm being that much more combative about like my observations. And thunder. What a happy little... Oh, I upgraded her little teddy bear. I'm going to attack the teddy bear. Screw everything else. No one else gets to attack until Lulu gets to go again. No. Okay, you can do a lance because I won't actually kill you. That's fine. You do that. And now you attack. Oh, it's you. You know what? Just do that again because I know this won't kill it. Item. No. Was it? Go! Look at it go! Look at it go! Look at it go! It's so stupid. I love it. It's my favorite thing is that she has that little doll. And she can just use it. It's a lightning one. It's meant to do lightning. Today is Thursday. One more day, then the weekend comes. That's true. One more day and then the weekend. The blessed weekend. Okay. Quickly. To Yuna. Oh, more machines. Hey guys, how's it going? Extract speed. I forgot you can skip party members' turns in this game. Ah, you can skip them, or you forget if they can. Because true, if I could just have Lulu attack on the first try every time, we'd just be destroying them. But let everybody else have a turn. Let's not be mean. Extract speed. Lulu has more health than Jeff now. I don't know if that's... Jeff must be hurt and I didn't notice. Oh my god, how are there more?
These guys?
Does your actual attack do more damage against them? Like if you want to use Lulu twice in a row instead of going around and give everybody a turn, I think you can, but I forgot. I see. So there could be a way to actually just get Lulu to demolish them. Like just go thunder, thunder. It would probably be a waste of overdrive. They're just shanking Kamari. And thunder. Thundercats, who? That very old show. I remember seeing that years ago. Are we serious? You know what? Now I'm doing an overdrive. Jump. Oh. That was your... Sure. I'll accept it. I like how they keep going for her, but they keep missing. Oh, and then he finally hit her. Well, you die now. This is what you get for stabbing me. I don't like that. That was so perfectly timed. That was very funny. Alright, so we destroyed you then. Has the fight ended, or are we going to find more? Are we going to be knocked out in the first round?
The Aurochs are keeping the score tied with some excellent defense, folks. Oh, he'll feel that one in the morning.
Oh, you just beat them up.
But the referee doesn't call the foul. Waka's taking a real beating out there.
Okay, so the referee's like, nah, this is fine.
Still in there.
What if he's dead?
He won't last. Waka's always like that.
Ouch.
Let's
go. Ouch. He won't last. So we'll do a quick save there. Okay. So we're just gonna save there. I think actually that's going to be a good place to come back to the game. That will be an exciting way to start for the next stream, I would say. My head hurts from being confused at this point. I've become very, very confused by too much during that. I guess not even confused is quite the correct word. I'm unclear what my feelings were. Not good when your girl says you don't like. Exactly, Dale. I was like, wow. Waited at that Walker. He won't last. He's always like this. Just that one Lily Allen song starts to play. You should figure out the controls for your setup that allows you to change whose turn you are doing in combat, because I think you can do it, but I don't know what button. I'll have a look into it now that you've mentioned it, Lee, because I've been giving them better gear and upgrades and stuff, so I'll have a look and try and figure out what button it actually is to do. But I figure that's a good place to like just call it for there, and then we can come back. I was actually starting to get a bit of a headache, oddly enough. I don't want to actually use controller, I don't think, for that one. So I figured we could come back here. I think of the tapes we had, I don't think we were particularly liking... We didn't... Like, Toy Shop, I wanted to look into something I hadn't. Secret, that one wouldn't let me play it on stream. I miss my dead wife. God, I miss my dead wife. And Outer Worlds, you guys didn't seem too thrilled on. I really liked that one. That was like the Doom shooter. I want to go back and finish it so we can progress more in the story, but I haven't had time. So I think we got the key puzzle, didn't we? We can have a quick look and see if we can figure out any of these crazy ass puzzles we've got left. We did the 2 bits in the air cart. What is this? So the King of Tithes demands payment to be precise. The pound of flesh, this time in blood. Okay, so we've got to figure out, like, what... I assume we somehow need to activate these? Oh, okay. Oh, did I screw that up already? Oh no, okay. What are you activating? Okay. I don't know what that was. So there was an upstairs, wasn't there? I don't think we've been upstairs. You rush through this part of the game in the Final Fantasy. How does the game go later on, out of curiosity? Like, what's the gameplay like after the Blitzball and stuff? Like, I'm actually intrigued by the story as much as I'm joking around, and pointing out mild inconsistencies. I am genuinely oh, the head, our flesh body parts go here apparently. Oh, there we go. We're building a boy. We're building a body, everybody. Look at that. We just need to find its legs. Subject 1, lacerations all over body caused by a large blade, cause of death, natural causes. Subject 2, severe head trauma, skull smashed by blunted instrument, cause of death, natural causes. Yes, you know, natural causes, murder. Very natural. Like, to be fair, that is a natural cause, I guess. Murder. But yeah, I'm very curious as to how the rest of the game goes, type thing. I am very conscious that it is... found a painting scrap. I'm very conscious that Final Fantasy is obviously a much longer game than I normally do for game nominations. So I do intend to keep playing Final Fantasy. That guy's face is bleeding. That guy's face is bleeding. Can I turn you? I can. Look at the sun and bleed together. Can I... but we'll probably find that I start doing, because we have on the 29th of this month, we will be doing the Final Fantasy one. Like, that's a for sure thing. We'll probably find, like, for example, there's going to be I think it will take about 2 streams for Sakura Love at some point. Well, I'll just say that you get further in the story, you get more freedom of movement around the world, so you can choose what you go and what dungeon you're in or what minigame you want to complete. Right, and you have more guardians to get and more summons to get. Yeah, 29th for Final Fantasy. Oh, I mean for, my brain has just melted. Dark Souls. For Dark Souls is the 29th. So we've got that coming. So I'm aware there's going to be 2 very long games. So I'll probably end up doing things like, we'll get like a week of Final Fantasy, like the Tuesday, Thursday, and the next week we might have a different game type thing, or like a couple of weirder little games, or we might be like, it's just a DreadX stream or something like that. Just to kind of break it up, because whilst I am enjoying Final Fantasy, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and it wasn't voted, like, it wasn't a game that got voted in, because normally I like to play one game that I choose, and then one game that gets voted in type thing, and having both it and Dark Souls would basically mean that the subs hadn't had a chance to have any votes or anything, and so it's kind of a little, like, just break up the thing a little bit. I'm trying to figure out this puzzle, if that makes any sense, but I realize, like, my tone towards Final Fantasy might not come across as I'm having fun. I am enjoying it, partly because I actually do enjoy that the story makes me go so much, wait, I don't understand, why is this happening? I just enjoy doing it, like, saying that. Send help, her brain fried. Yes, brain very fried. What do you guys, I like how I'm like, my brain is fried, jumps into puzzle game. Like, yes, well done, Talos. Well done. Oh, good. So we find painting scraps, we build painting. We find dead body parts, we build dead person. Good, 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 good. Easy puzzles. Glue together. Talos can do easy puzzle. I dread every day at work. This is true. DreadX, the work edition. Well, for Final Fantasy X, the not understanding is baked in. Perfect. Perfect. The Bitter Blade Volume 2. This volume speaks of Umberth's ascension to the rank of knight through prowess in jousting and welfare. It closes with Umberth's confrontation with a terrible demon which he slays by the grace of God. Okay. I'm assuming that these are clues to puzzles. Would be my assumption here. Yeah. 100% these are going to be clues to puzzles, aren't they? It makes sense to me, but the one who nominated Final Fantasy X, I'm not bothered if you want to play another game or you don't finish it. I'm just glad you took a look at it. Well, the thing is, I'm definitely, like, intrigued by the story. That's the weird thing. Like, I really do want to see more of the story. But...
Stop waffling, Barry.
Yes, Barry, you stop waffling. So... this is going to be a story that we want to read. Here in the tale of Umbranth, who a young man wandered the kingdom as a vagrant, aimless and beset with lethargy, until lo, an angel did appear to him and speak the prophecy that Umbranth would one day rule the land unchallenged. Okay, so we want an angel. That was volume 1. On the Constitution, but the flesh of man is most prized, with hunters next than the prey, but all blood is still thicker than water, which only makes one less pure. Oh, okay, so that's the book for that lab. Okay, so that's going to be the clue for that lab we were just out. So just out of curiosity, so that is the flesh of man. So the man first, and then carnivores next. And then the prey. And all blood is thicker than water, which only makes one less pure. And then I'm guessing water last, if that was an option. And that should give us one less theory. So I'm guessing men, carnivores, prey, water. I wonder if there's a particular list to them. Would be what I would investigate first there. But where was volume 2? The volume speaks of Umbranth's ascension to the rank of knight through prowess in jousting and warfare. It closes with Umbranth's confrontation with a terrible demon, which he slays by the grace of God. Okay, so I'm guessing you need to... This you... which he slays by the grace of God. Okay, I'm not doing that right. Or I'm missing something. I have a cursed art planned. I'm not sorry, Barry. What have you done? Damn it, Barry. If only the cursed part can never be burnt away. Whenever I see these puzzle parts in DreadX, my brain shuts off until you get into the minigame. Like, I don't know what these puzzles are. No. Because we can't do another minigame until I figure out a key. That's the problem. So, I would say, given the fact that we're missing something here, I'm looking for something else in the building. Can I have that picture? No. No, I can't. Because we need to... Oh, there's more bloody statues. Oh, that's a creepy picture of a girl. We need to solve the oh my god, there's more upstairs. Where's an easy oh my god, mannequins. I hate mannequins. They're just always creepy. Mannequins are never not creepy. Even with their clothes on. The voice from heaven demands we kneel, but as long as we have feet, we dance. Cut their feet off? Oh good, I can. Ah, that's for the piano clue. Cool. Well, can I have a key then? Kneel. Kneel, you jerkwads. Kneel. God is angry and wants you to kneel. You have no legs. Can I take your legs? Can I do more than this? Did a key open up somewhere that I didn't see? Key. I want key for new game. Can't play... Subject 1. Young, healthy, cell death balanced with cell growth. Illusions of conscious forming. Subject 2. Past 25 years of age. When functions increase cell death, the body has begun to die. Cease, the illusions of conscious are forever lost. Oh. Okay. Well, I got a key, guys. Excellent. Let's not question anything ever again. We're going to get a new game. Like parts in Assassin's Creed when you have to walk around Abstergo and hack computers instead of playing the real game. Good enough. We have to go through and do the other thing instead of playing the actual game you want to be playing. But we got a key. We don't take 4 damage, so off to a new game we go, everybody. There you go. I knew touching stuff would help. What is this? A cursed tomb of kings lies hidden deep in the ancient jungle. Explore the tomb, learn its secrets, and find what lies undiscovered. It's an option. The world is ending as a comet looms. Can you make it home to your family? Do you guys want an ancient tomb? Do you want to find our family? Charlton has gone missing. The last hope of her embrace lies with an old note written in an ancient language. Do we want to find out our girlfriend who we were hoping to sleep with? I'm guessing by that note. 2 astronauts search for geological features beneath the surface of the moon. They find one. We can find space. Something horrible is hidden in the murky depths. Do we want to go play with a lake and water? I like the idea of playing with a lake and water. Let's do that. Unless anyone has anything else they really want to see. Oh, there's isolation takes its toll, and only even the strongest of wills survive the crushing depths of the ocean and reach your salvation. So, I think enough time has passed that we can do this. Play the scariest one? Alright, the scariest one for me would be the one that's in the depths of the lake. The thing in the lake. Yeah, let's do that. I fear large bodies of water. You'd think I would pick the ocean one, but like, this one terrifies me more. There we go. Let's go. Not the, well, because like for the ocean, you're just sort of stuck within like the little thing. You're just going to be crushed to death. But this scares me more. Because, like, I live on the land and I'm near lakes. I'm not near massive areas of the ocean. Man reminiscing his past gets caught in a string of murderous mystery murders at an abandoned summer camp in eastern Poland. Oh, every macabre clue points towards the thing in the lake hidden in the steps. So, I'm just trying to see if it has settings or options to make it full screen so I can hopefully... Okay, I don't think I can, so I'm just going to see if I can get it to actually capture the window then. That's the one problem, is I don't know which one of these it can actually capture. Can you capture? Oh, you can. Brilliant. Okay. Well. This green leak. Okay, I'm not sure how I can actually turn this higher, so we'll just have to see a tiny little window, guys. I don't think I can actually make it bigger for all of us. That's annoying. So yeah, here's our tiny square of a game. A group of friends broke into an abandoned summer camp to relax after 2 weeks of exams. Cassia, a gallant girl and veterinary student, has arrived earlier to see up the tents near the lake. She doesn't yet know that she's being watched by something evil. Will she survive the evening until her friends find a way to the camp, or will she become yet another macabre exhibit in the dark carnival? Can't drag it bigger? Oh, hang on. I'm an idiot, Barry. Thank you, Barry. It's bigger. I was looking for the options to make it bigger. My brain was like, if can't do it there, can't do it all.
One victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now, just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend.
Finally, I've set up the tent. The guys said they would arrive later in the evening. I guess I can explore a camp a bit. Cassia, if my friends didn't mess up the directions, they should arrive by the main gate, which is west from here. Oh my god, that's us. This is us, guys. Look at this. You spot a map of the entire lake area. It's water damaged and mostly unreadable, but one thing catches your eye. Someone has marked an island on the lake with an X mark. You wonder why. Well, this is us. I feel scared. What about you guys? Absolutely terrified right now. There's something called rock. We're going to go towards the rock. And maybe nudge it to the left of Scooch if you can stop the cam blocking it. No. Because that's just put into full screen, Barry, so I can't do that, but it was a good idea. Alright, well, we're just going to wander off then. Do you think we're going to get her killed? Because I think we're going to get her killed. A new note. Would you like to read it now? Yeah. Warmian Mazarin Voidship's history. The hills around Sinsberg Lake are hidden in many ancient pagan temples, and the people believed that their god lived in the lake itself. To this day, researchers find bones, tools, and coins thrown into the lake to appease the being. Retrieved sacrificial artifacts can be found in Slimersky open air. Okay. Is this the lake? Can we go into the lake? I want to go into the lake. We can, in fact, not go into the lake. And hello, Sphinx. How are you going? I hope you're going well. This looks like the first Zelda game. It does, doesn't it? We're trying to get a lady murdered by the lake. It's not going well. She's refusing to be murdered. Can I go? I can't go into the buildings, can I? I think I tried that just before. Can I go up here? No, I can't. So we have our little tents. We can't go in here. We'll investigate this other section then. Come on, little lady. Oh, look. Closed gate. Needs resort key. What? Squirrel Wife was honestly the best game ever. We spoiled ourselves by playing... Oh, is that a monkey? That is a freaking terrifying monkey. Look at that thing's face. A great ape observes you from behind the bars of its cage. The horrible smell makes your eyes water as you get closer. Just stopped to say hi. Well, I'm glad you just stopped to say hi. How are you going, Sphinx? I was losing my mind playing Blitzball. Would you like to read the note? Visit the Backjack Circus and be prepared for a night of laughs, gasps, and incredible sights you won't believe. Funny clowns, piano-playing dog, Igor the Terrible, fireworks, sherry of a night, fortune teller, bluffs, dancing chickens, exotic ape and its trainer. Take your friends and enjoy the show. I feel like the... Oh, no, 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 no! I exited. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, did you just pick us up where we... Okay, that's... What happened? Can I get the ape? I want to get the ape. Lots of fun studying. Oh no! So next week is going to be hell. Exam time, hey? Exam time sucks. I don't think anyone has fun during that. Alright, well, we're not seeming to do a lot. I can walk through some of the grass, but not all. Not the most fascinating of the DirectX games. I can see what they're going for, but I was hoping for something a little bit more action-packed. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this is not so much. It's never gonna be the same. Best DirectX game ever. It's funny, because, like, I will say this, like, comparatively to the other DirectX games, like the last one that I played, this one, the games feel very, like, you know what, that's unfair, because they did have some very, like Sucker for Love and that was on, so they had, like, it's very, I feel like it's very hit or miss with this one. This one feels more hit or miss with the games, than the last one I played of it. But yeah, I'm really annoyed that one game I actually was really excited about just would not stream for everyone. The Outer Gods, actually, like, Touched by an Outer God, that actually I thought was really neat and potential. That was the creepy hand one. And obviously Sucker for Love went places. Toy Shop had an interesting plot, but I kept getting stuck. And then it was this one that just, Secret Cow level, which just refused to actually play on stream, which annoys the hell out of me. I'm just gonna try one more time in case... Just in case we can somehow get it to work, because I haven't even checked it out. 10 out of 10, best adventure game. When we read that note with the ape, that was my favorite part, honestly. I was like, gee golly, that's the best thing I've ever seen. So what if I go to capture specific window now? Are you capturing it? It's blinked. No. No, it's not. It blinks, but it just refuses to truly load you guys in. That's very frustrating. So we'll probably just call it there then. That seems like a good, awkward place to call it. You know how it is. What a strange stream tonight. We complained, but they basically said you can go F yourselves. It's not our problem. Sunday study till 8. Monday study till 8. The next day study till 6. And Wednesday I have to test. It's all study hours. It's new shit to study, so I have like 0 time to study for this. That's insane! Well, good luck, Sphinx. That sounds absolutely horrible, but good luck. I hope you pass. That sounds like a very intense schedule. But yes, so... Thank you all so much for jumping in and joining me. This got very weird, this stream. So this Saturday we will try Pathologic 2. We'll see how that ends up. I won't promise more of Pathologic, unless it like really grabs me and stuff like that. But we'll check that out this Saturday. And then depending if I really like it, that will come back Sunday. So Final Fantasy, we will pick up on what we did tonight on the Tuesday. And then we might on that Thursday, jump in again. This kind of depends on what happens with Pathologic, but we might on the Thursday end up starting Sucker for Love. But we will be back Tuesday with more of the Final Fantasy. So, as I said, we will keep playing Final Fantasy, but I'm going to be starting to intersperse it with other streams and like other things in between. Even if I end up doing sort of like an hour of Final Fantasy on the Tuesday, Thursday, then switching on the final hour to like a different game, or vice versa, either way. You hope you'll stay sane. So do I, Sphinx. Tell us, I'm sorry your brain got melted today. I think it didn't help, Sleepy, that I found out that, like, and looked up the fan fiction for Four Guys Ultimate Knockout and Among Us. Like, that didn't help that from the start of the stream, my brain had already decided to go into stupid mode and melt itself. And then just so much happened to that Final Fantasy. And then I think, like, it was so funny because, like, the moment the Blitzball instructions appeared and it was, like, that giant index of instructions, I felt my brain literally like just leave its body. Like, you know when people are like, I felt my soul leave my body, I felt my brain just go nope. Like, it was like, that is too many things after an entire day of work for reading. I was like, brain, come back, I need you. And it was like, no, you can guess your way through this, Talos. I was like, okay. So, and then like it just kept throwing me through loops, like the way like they were like, we're gonna just change the pacing of the story. So it's weird how much I'm enjoying the Final Fantasy story. And I think a lot of that comes down to the fact that the pacing is just very haywire. She does it to us, it's only fair. I melt people's brains. No, Tails makes my brain all warm and fuzzy. Oh, thank you, Sleepy. Tails actually makes it positive. But a giant thank you for jumping in and joining me. I am looking forward to Pathologic on Saturday, and then Sucker for Love will be coming up, like I said, and a few other things in that. But a big thank you as well. Not weird, the story is what makes it... Not weird, the story is what makes Final Fantasy good. The story is like, it's really like... They're doing a really great job of just making me want to know why and what and how is it happening. So they're doing a great way of just sort of trickle feeding you things that are going on. And Dark Souls, like I promised, it will be at the end of the month. So it will be coming up. I'm doing Dark Souls on the weekend just because I think I need to go in that without the... Talos having had worked an entire day, brain power, do you know what I mean? Like, because the Tuesday, Thursday streams, we have me coming from work, and my brain is like, you have just been lifting and moving and being hectic all day. Now time for sleep. Whereas Saturday, Sunday, I tend to have a little bit more rest or stuff behind me. So I figured Dark Souls will need a little bit more concentration. But, like I said, giant thank you as well to those who just lurk or just watch the VODs. I do super duper appreciate it all, guys. But you all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your time zone or wherever you all are. And I will catch you next time.